Y'all some cowardly lions eager to meet the wizard.
Oh, say does.
On paper, this game looks one-sided, GA, but you never know in the NBA, do you? As they say,
so much talent in the league. If one or two guys get hot, this could end up being an upset. The difference between good teams and bad is razor thin.
so a look at our starters for the Knicks. We've got Mikal Bridges, Josh Hart out there with Anunoby. Then it's Jalen Brunson, and it's Towns in at the center.
That's all grit from Josh Hart. This guy will mix it up on the interior.
Siakam outside. Back to McConnell. McConnell a screen on Towns. And a wide open look for Mathurin. Off target from outside. Brunson goes in. That shot missing. Siakam against Brunson. Siakam outside. They double team Siakam. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And so it's Indiana with it. Pass to McConnell. Just 5 to shoot. It's rebounded by New York. Last time they met in New York.
And the last time they were able to come away with that win because of their depth. Great production from the reserve.
I think sometimes the bench can make or break you in a particular game, and that was a total team effort, no question.
And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. 4-point game. Nembhard for 3. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Well, this is something Nembhard's working hard to become consistent at, knocking down shots from distance.
Bridges kicks to Anunoby. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Brunson against McConnell. Pass to Siakam. Back to McConnell. Toppin sets a screen for McConnell. So they take the lead. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Here's Brunson, and he makes good on the layup.
Yeah, don't be fooled by the height, guys. Brunson is a terrific finisher inside.
And so it's McConnell with it. They'll bring it up for the Pacers. They trail by 1. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Well, frankly, they should be shocked. I mean, that kind of effort simply won't cut it in today's NBA. Let's see if they take any lessons from it.
Brunson outside. Going inside. Yep, it counts. Brunson's got his second bucket of the night.
Folks, that is about Jalen Brunson's craftiness there. His footwork, the ability to be elusive.
And one of the many challenges for a small market team like the Pacers, Greg, going up against that luxury tax.
And they've avoided carrying a payroll that would incur the tax. But right when they said they were planning to do just that, the Bucks stunned everyone with the maneuver to secure Pacers center Miles Turner and perhaps let him off the hook.
Here's McConnell. Jalen Brunson picking up that last basket. Siakam's shot is off. Here's Brunson, and he uses the glass on the layup. Brunson's got 8 points.
Well, this is the very definition of Jalen Brunson's game. His ability to get past defenders and create for himself or his teammates. That is nicely done.
And a fast break now for New York. Hart, that's good.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
1:44 left in the first quarter. And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Aaron Nesmith has checked in for the Pacers. Shepard comes in for T.J. McConnell. Malik Beasley, he's checked in for the Knicks. Miles McBride comes in for Mikal Bridges. Toppin Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
This guy very comfortable operating in the painted area. All Obi Toppin needs is a little bit of room to get that shot off.
Towns sets the pick for Brunson. Misses the three. Pacers trail by 4. Pass to Nembhard. Back to Siakam. Rebounded by Hart.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for New York.
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Ruff's jacked in, and Walker subbed in for Toppin. Walker with a clean look. Gets a very good look and converts. There's 39 seconds left here in the first quarter. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And Indiana making a change here. McClung's checked in. OG Anunoby's checked in for the Knicks. Now here's Brunson. He's guarded closely. Shoots the three. That shot off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
It's tipped and stolen by Anunoby. Here's McBride. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
How about that well-timed drop-off? Jalen Brunson just knows where to put the basketball.
Now Shepherd takes a three. Jalen Brunson has been on display for New York. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
Well, they use the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. We've got Malik Beasley. Miles McBride out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Akporti in at the 4 spot. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks. Well, the Pacers are moving as one. Coach Rick Carlisle said the thing I love about this team is that we're a true team. We're a group that needs each other. We work at communication. We're collaborative. We make sure our guys have a voice, and we're all in it together. Kevin?
They win by committee. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report. Bridges outside. And here's Beasley. Hasn't made one yet. There's the pick. Down low. Pocket 2. And there it is for him. And it's a 5-point Knicks lead.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And some changes here for the Pacers. Siakam is checked in for Walker. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Shepherd. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Jones. OG Anunoby's checked in for New York. Let's now go to the sideline for a report on Josh Hart. Allie, what's the status?
Guys, I was able to talk with the head athletic trainer of the Knicks about his status. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. And from the sound of it, nothing to play with, but guys, nevertheless, seems like he's planning to give it a go. Back to you.
Thanks for the status report there, Allie.
Boy, tough news for him, for his family, for his team. And, it's not just him affected. This is the whole organization. And what you hope, obviously, some guys heal faster than others. You hope he's one of those guys.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Here's Siakam. It's in. That's his 3rd field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
Very dangerous.
McBride's shot is off. Pacers trail by 4. It's tipped. Pascal Siakam again. Siakam's got 6 here in this quarter. TB, what would you say is the biggest difference between the regular season and the playoffs?
The level of intensity goes to a level that is so different than the regular season, Kevin. I say it all the time. If you walk into an NBA arena in the playoffs, the tension is so palpable, you could almost reach out and touch it.
Toppin, he's checked in for the Pacers. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. That's good from Anunoby.
What's amazing about OG Anunoby, this guy one of the best wing defenders in the league. You almost have to game plan for what he brings defensively.
The Pacers have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Pass to Nesmith. To the inside. McConnell finds Nesmith. Toppin, no one around him. A three-pointer is right on target. Toppin's got 5.
The very definition of a stretch 4. Toppin is a knockdown shooter, so vital for the spacing to his basketball team. Yeah, just catching your teammate in stride right there, that makes the game easy.
McConnell passes to Mathurin. Siakam outside. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Bridges kicks to Robinson. McBride on the wing. Pass to Bridges. Some nice passing by New York here. On the wing, Anunoby. No good on the triple. Pacers trail by 3. Over in the corner, Mathurin. Here's Nesmith. And it's all evened up. Nesmith has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Aaron Nesmith had his feet ready, his hands were ready to catch the basketball, and as soon as it touches his fingertips, he lets it fly.
Siakam, that's good. 11 points for Siakam.
That's fantastic shot making this quarter after struggling a bit in the first.
1:33 left in the first half of the game. When it comes to underappreciated players, Doris, in the league, Pascal Siakam comes to mind.
You know, Kev, underrated is a word you have to be careful with because these guys are all NBA players. But Pascal Siakam is always available. He's a two-way force. He can score in many kinds of systems. And he is going to absorb an elite defensive assignment. This guy is so good.
Inside, here's Anunoby. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
You love it when a guy can put a slow start behind him and begin to ramp it up.
Mathurin finds Siakam. Over Robinson. Another miss by Siakam.
When the ball touches the paint, you've got to swarm defensively. Really good job on defense.
Anunoby is screen on McConnell. Here's McBride. Siakam pulls it in.
Well, he did everything right till he got to the rim. He needs to finish that.
Here's McConnell. 14 points from him the last game against Phoenix.
Pascal Siakam cooking right now. His focus is there and his game is on point.
McBride with the ball. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Pacers out in front, up 4. And Allie LaForce has got something now for us from the floor. Allie, take it away. All right, Allie, thank you for that interview. And we'll be back with more basketball in just a moment.
And taking a look at the Pacers, we've seen a dip in their play. One they can ill afford with a month just left in the regular season.
Yep. And guys, let's talk about the game we were watching. Pascal Siakam has been huge thus far.
He took a lot of...
And that about wraps it up.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Pascal Siakam in this game, he's been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
In the front court, the forwards Mathurin and Siakam. McConnell and Nembhard at guard. And it's Toppin in at the center, filling out the middle. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half with. Brunson the pass to Towns. Off target with his three.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Here's Mathurin. The Knicks pull it in. Following this one, they get to host the Warriors. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. To the paint. It's tipped. Towns. Banked in off the glass. Towns has got the first basket of the second half here for the Knicks.
A prolific inside scorer since his first day in the league. Towns gets the job done down low. And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Outside, Towns. Out to Brunson. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Brunson's got 11 points.
One of the things you love about Jalen Brunson, he takes quality shots. How about that look from 3?
And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
Now to take a look at some numbers for Brunson. Since the All-Star break, he's been unstoppable. And he sits in the top 15 in points per game. An absolute powerhouse offensively.
And back to his phenomenal efficiency from 3, top 10 in the league. His consistent shooting creates so many openings in the defense.
This guy has been a key to their success tonight. He's been selective and efficient.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Brunson the pass to Towns, and the shot goes in. Towns has got his second basket of the night.
Inside, Towns can be so physical, guys, and that makes him tough to cover.
Here's Siakam. That one finds the mark. It's the 10th time he's done that tonight on 14 shots.
You love the start to the second half. 3 for 4. Can they keep it going?
Pass to Anunoby. Start with the screen for Brunson. For the tie, Brunson from long distance.
80% shooting to start the third, 4 for 5.
Now Nembhard. Now here's Toppin. He's got 5, and McConnell gets it to go.
I'll tell you this, TJ McConnell prefers to be the orchestrator out there. He wants to find guys, but if he gets a look, he's going to take it.
To the middle, here's Towns. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists now in this one. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. They lead by 1. Chalk up 2 there. Siakam's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And he's caught fire this quarter, yet to miss a shot.
And despite all the accolades, GA, is it possible that Pascal Siakam is underrated?
Absolutely. Spicy P is one of the best two-way players in the league. Exceptionally versatile, and his impact goes beyond his impressive stat line.
Knicks trail by 5. Towns, the screen. Brunson kicks to Towns. His 3-pointers off the mark.
I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
Mathurin for 3. Drops in the tray. Mathurin's got the lead up to 8 now for the Pacers. Here's Brunson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Jalen Brunson's driving ability just puts such extraordinary pressure on defenses.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. The Pacers making a switch here. Pops jacked in. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Malik Beasley, he's checked in for OG Anunoby. Knicks trail by 7. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thank you. Jalen Brunson is the engine that makes this team go, and he has sacrificed so that the Knicks could surround him with talent. He said, winning trumps everything that I do individually. I'll do my part to help this team try to get a championship. It's all about the journey, and I'm happy to be a part of it. Back to you.
Yeah, you're right. Putting the team first. Thanks a lot, Allie.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Pass to Beasley. Back to Brunson. Towns a screen on McConnell. And here's Brunson outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Brunson's got 20.
Boy, this guy's been a monster this quarter. His team has needed it.
And some changes here for the Pacers. Walker's checked in for Toppin. Neesmith comes in for Benedict Mathurin. And Shepard subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Robinson's checked in for New York. Miles McBride comes in for Josh Hart. Here's Shepard. Buries the long-range jumper. And the Pacers lead by 7.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement. Solid rebound there. And with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Nembhard's shot is good.
Yeah, step in, take the mid-range opportunity. Easy game for Andrew Nembhard.
Brunson kicks to Bridges. 35 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Robinson, and then Robinson slams it in.
Oh, boy, 7 foot and athletic. That is spectacular by Mitchell Robinson.
And another look at that last play with the AT&T Connected Cam. Nembhard the pass to Shepard. 19 seconds left in the third. Beasley with the rebound. Brunson surveying the D. The tray. That one doesn't go. And so it's the Indiana Pacers bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth. Towns is out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Mitchell Robinson. Then it's Malik Beasley. And it's McBride in at the 1 spot.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Out left to the wing. Here's Siakam. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Boy, Pascal Siakam can put a ton of pressure on the defense. This guy has a physicality that you love.
And G.A., you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning a championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations. So many great veterans to learn from and a Hall of Fame coach.
On the clock. Another shot. Here's Robinson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, if the defense gets sloppy on Mitchell Robinson, he has the kind of length and athleticism to make him tough to guard.
And New York making a change here. Clarkson's checked in. And they say in today's game, Doris, no lead is safe. And that's especially true when you're playing the Pacers.
The comeback kings we saw in last year's playoffs, Kevin. They conjured up some of the most remarkable turnarounds in NBA history and the most unprecedented run of game-winning shots we've ever seen.
Siakam. And he comes up with the deuce. Siakam's got 27.
Well, this is your 2019 most improved player, and now Siakam trying to become that franchise-level guy, carrying the load tonight.
Towns, no luck. Pacers leading by 6. Siakam kicks to Walker. And the dunk by Walker.
When Darius Walker stuffs it, we feel those pucks over here.
And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. The Pacers making a switch here. Toppin's checked in. Then for the Knicks, Josh Hart comes in for Robinson. And it's Malik Beasley in for Miles McBride. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Mike Brown was just reviewing the plan with his team. He seems pretty disappointed with the three-point shooting, telling his crew we have to start making more outside shots. I want us more threes out there. Let's get aggressive. Coach is hoping some big production can make a splash for them.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. And Siakam has got the ball here for Indiana. To the paint. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. And now a 12-point Pacer lead.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Basket is good.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Here's Clarkson. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. Fourth quarter. Knocks down the three.
Yeah, to me, it's always a great sign when the three ball is falling for Jordan Clarkson.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Jarris Walker. Andrew Nembhard comes in for Neesmith. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Shepard.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this is simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Bridges, he's checked in for New York. Jalen Brunson comes in for Clarkson. Buries the deep ball.
That's the confidence of Towns. This guy, regardless of situation, believes that shot is going in.
If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
Showing off the post move right there.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Here's Bridges. Towns down low. Toppin's there. Anunoby fires. No good from three. Here's Indiana. They're on a 14-6 run. Spins. Siakam. Oh, what a finish.
Well, Pascal Siakam has the ability to play on the inside and score with that length.
Now Brunson shoots the three, and there's the three.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for Indiana.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this is a great team effort by everyone.
And so taking a look at their record, a nice milestone they'll be picking up tonight. 50 wins on the year now.
And they will walk out of here feeling really good about themselves today, guys. A big win over a conference foe they'd split their previous two games with.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Pascal Siakam.
What a groove for him this evening. Just stand aside and let the man work.
Rebounded by Beasley. For three. Siakam with the rebound. Here's Shepard, defended by McBride. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win, even early on in this one. Great job. Thanks for that, Allie. And that'll wrap it up, folks.